A true way to know a person is to give them a little power, because power reveals what people hide. Does power corrupt a person? When someone is given power, the results are always unpredictable. Of course, some will use it for good, and some for bad. How someone uses power shows their character, values, what they care about, and their beliefs. History has shown us that those who seize power often abuse it. The anger, hatred, and ambition within people who gain power are often so destructive that they harm themselves more than anyone else. In a way, they are preparing their own downfall. Let's begin. Part 1. How power affects the brain. A person who gains power ignores rules. They believe rules exist to be broken. Most of the time, they see themselves as justified. To get what they want, they resort to deception, disregarding the rights of others, and manipulation. Other people and the world don't matter to them. They see themselves as immense and important. But these people are drunk on power. If they lose it, they lose themselves. Often, they aren't even aware of the damage they are doing to themselves. Part 2. Napoleon. One of the most famous names in history. A great commander who ruled the world. A powerful leader who won battles. Because of his victories, he believed no one could defeat him. Even though the people closest to him warned him, he ignored them. He always thought he was right and acted accordingly. The result: complete disaster. He wanted to march his troops into Russia. Despite multiple warnings, he didn't listen, and thousands of his soldiers froze to death. The unreal world he created in his mind led to his downfall. His story ended in exile. The cost of detaching from reality was enormous. Part 3. Julius Caesar. The man who saw himself as a god. Caesar used to be humble. He spent time among the people, but as his power grew, a distraught spot began. He oppressed people ruthlessly, but all of this paved the way for his own end. When state officials declared him dictator, catastrophe followed. Caesar commissioned his own statues and temples. During this time, he could not tolerate criticism. Anyone who did not obey him faced his wrath. This process led to his death at the hands of his closest companions. He did not understand the responsibility of power. The intoxication of power destroyed him. A person who is not criticized loses their connection to reality. Part 4. Stalin. Succumbing to paranoid thoughts. Stalin, a leader of a totalitarian regime, showed the true face of power. He had no compassion and considered anyone who opposed him an enemy. He accepted no criticism. At first, he was a revolutionary, but once he gained power, his real nature emerged. He imposed harsh rules, and as a result, countless people lost their lives. He refused to consider objective criticism. Even those closest to him were seen as guilty if they opposed him. After his death, the effects of these actions were only partially corrected by succeeding leaders. Why does power have this effect? People who gain power always see themselves as justified. Only they are right. Anyone who opposes them is wrong. They believe that being powerful automatically makes them correct, and they cannot tolerate criticism. This approach is extremely unhealthy. People lost in harmful thoughts make terrible decisions, often leading to disaster. power requires great responsibility. Those who use it wisely leave a mark on history. Self-control is the greatest power. A person must be able to control themselves. The greatest power is self-mastery. A person who knows themselves and controls themselves will not take harmful steps when given power. They will make decisions that benefit both themselves and others. You can truly understand people in times of crisis or when they gain power. Someone who treats you will know but poorly when they are more powerful reveals their weak and low-value character. If you control yourself, you achieve the greatest power. Controlling the world is easier than controlling yourself. You can like this video, subscribe, and share your own stories in the comments. See you next time.